Yeah, what's good with y'all? What's happening? What's happening, man? Let me see something real quick.
I'll be like,
Okay, we good. We on. Let's see what's shaking, man. Dad finds slaughtered son in abandoned house, abandoned forest. My bad. I watched half of it, so we just gonna, you know, yeah, yeah. I watched half of it, so we just gonna watch the rest of it because it seemed like it's getting sticky, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, you know, this is crazy. So I was watching it on my phone, so now I just want to watch it with y'all, man. It's crazy. This is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Comment below. Let me know that y'all in here. Let's get straight to it.
Grandma dropped him off at a girl's house.
Let me explain something to you. Let me be very honest with you. If you did this, your safest place right now is with us. I've already caught both of you in at least one lie, probably more lies. Quite honestly, if you walk away from here and you did do this, they're going to kill you. Straight up. That's going.
Bro, a cop just say like, oh my God, bro. Look at his face though.
Going to happen. So your story has changed.
But I did.
And here's the problem. Witnesses saw you
Yes, sir. Where they saw me at.
going into your house and then leaving. And you have got injuries to your eye that don't line up with that thing falling over on you.
That thing fell over. I can go
I understand what you're saying. But
So
here,
you're trying to
here's
say I'm lying?
I'm trying to say that if you did this, you need to be honest about it.
No, sir.
People make mistakes, and
This is the most serious situation of your entire life,
Yes.
now and in the future. I can pretty much guarantee that.
Eventually, officers brought Bubba back to the station for questioning. They needed to know whether he was involved, and more importantly, how much he was hiding. The interview didn't go the way they expected. Bubba denied being part of the shooting. There was no gunshot residue on his hands, no eyewitness placing him at the moment of the gunfire, and according to him, he wasn't even there when the shots were fired. But then he said something that changed everything. He told officers that there were two people in the woods with Keyshawn that morning. He wouldn't say their names yet. But now, detectives knew one thing for certain. Bubba didn't pull the trigger, but he knew exactly who did. While Bubba avoided naming the suspects, officers moved to the one person who had no reason to hold anything back. Keyshawn's father. He said he already knew who the two people were. The only thing left was to say it.
The two photos that you gave me, KT and Tyrell, where did you get those photos?
They were sent to me,
By who?
just different people.
I need to know who. One of the things that we have to be able to do before we can take certain actions is we have to be able to explain how we know things or how things happened.
Yeah.
And if we can't do that, then it's all... And this may be the difference in something we may be able to handle right now, and or not being able to. Sorry, the names.
Excuse me.
Just who? What are their names?
One name is Rico.
Which one did he give you?
Rico sent me KT.
Any idea what Rico's last name is?
No.
Okay.
And the other guy, he was out here in the yard, and he was saying that his nephew knew who the guy was, and he sent me a picture and told me to ask my son if that was the guy.
Right.
And I showed it to my son, and he said, yeah, that was the guy, so I called him back. But I don't know.
What?
I don't know what his name is. He was standing out here in the yard.
All right, your son did identify him as the same though?
Yeah.
Which son was that?
Ken Trey.
Now officers finally had two names to work with. KT, also known as Kenya Asirbi, and Tyro, also known as Daquan Faust. These weren't new faces to law enforcement. Both were known in the neighborhood, both connected to Keyshawn, and both had history. But a name is not evidence, so detectives prepared a photo lineup that very next day and went to Eugenia, the only witness. And officers realized if this wouldn't go the way they expected, the case would go cold.
So in a moment, I'm going to show you a group of photographs This group of photographs may or may not contain a picture of the person who committed the crime now being investigated. And it's just as important to clear innocent persons from suspicion as to identify guilty parties.
2020.
Whether or not you make an identification, investigation will continue.
It's dang, this was 2020, it's just now hitting the streets.
Now, keep in mind, hairstyles, beards, and mustaches may be easily changed. Also, photographs may not always depict the true complexion of a person. May be lighter, may be darker than shown in photographs. Pay no attention to any markings or numbers that may appear in the photographs.
And it wasn't that much either. He was more of a stocky fellow. Kind of.
And remember, I'd say hairstyles, all that stuff, very easy to change.
I want to go with this picture. It seemed to me like it was more like this guy right here.
Okay. If that's the picture that you feel like you saw.
What do I do to it?
Just make whatever mark you want.
Yeah, sign your name or say he's the one that... Was he the one in the driver's seat or the passenger seat?
Passenger seat.
Okay.
Passenger seat.
After speaking with Eugenia, officers could now confirm their suspicions. She explained that on the morning of the shooting, she had been upstairs looking out her bedroom window. From there, she saw Daquan in the driver's seat and Kenya's KT Yearby in the passenger seat of a red SUV parked just outside. This placed both men together, at the scene, at the exact time of the shooting. But now, officers needed more than just identification. They needed the vehicle, the weapons, and the location of both suspects. Where were Kenya's and Daquan now? Where was the red SUV? And where were the guns that tied everything together? Finding those answers would be the only way to connect the dots into this increasingly tangled case. Now officers had two primary suspects, Daquan and Kenyas, and they knew they needed to move fast. 2 units were dispatched at the same time, one to Daquan's residence and another to Kenyas. Search warrants were prepared, but there was no telling who or what might be inside. So officers approached both properties, ready for a threat.
Are you Miss Monty Brooks?
Oh. Yes.
Is there a Mr. Yearby here?
No.
You know who I'm talking about? Kenyas, is that right? You might.
Own a vacation rental? If it's not listed on Booking.com, it's invisible to millions of travelers on our platform.
Oh my God, bro. Damn, man. That was quick, though. That's crazy. You know, dang, bro, like, if you have any sons or any kids as teenagers and stuff, bro, the best thing for you to do is keep them in sports and keep them in school. Keep them out of the streets. Don't let your kids go to the streets and go to parties and all that type of stuff. Don't do that because you putting your kids in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Because I remember when I was a young buck going out in the streets at that time, it was kind of fun. It wasn't kind of fun. It was fun. It was fun going out in the streets and doing, you know what I'm saying, what we was doing. But at the same time, when you get older, you start to find out, like, bro, this is not what it is.
Incident? Okay, thank you. Are you the only one home?
Yeah, I'm getting ready for work.
Oh, okay, okay. Is there a light?
Oh, it's right there at the door.
Okay. So you're the only one here?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you know Mr. Yearby?
He was my boyfriend.
Was your boyfriend or is?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. When's the last time you saw him?
I'm gonna ask what's going on.
So we are investigating. I don't know. Have you heard anything about maybe what he would be involved in? Maybe I'll start with that.
Bro, come bro. Stop playing these games, bro. Stop playing these games. Stop. You know exactly why they there. Stop playing these games, bro. I can see a lie from a mile away, bro. Maybe these cops can't, but I can tell this girl know more than what she looking like, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta stop playing these games, bro. Somebody done died. Somebody's kid done died, bro. Stop the madness right now. Golly, bro.
We work in our robbery homicide unit. We are investigating a death today. We don't know if he's involved. We would just like to speak with him.
I don't like this.
So when's the last time that you saw him?
I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to him.
When's the last time you talked to him?
What's today? I believe yesterday.
Okay.
But we just had like a break. It was like a breakup, basically.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't spoken since.
Okay. So you haven't seen him today, haven't heard from him, haven't communicated with him on social media? Okay.
I tried to reach out for him to come get his belongings, but
Mm-hmm. What does he have here?
oh, it's just like the clothes.
Okay.
It's just the clothes.
Okay.
You said it yesterday.
Has he been having any problems with anybody that you know of?
You said yesterday, let me see them clothes. Alright? Do you mind if I go through your that's what you be a detective and say, would you mind me going through them clothes? Come on, man.
No.
Okay. Like I said, we don't know if he's involved. His name has come up, and yeah.
Do you know, like,
Where's he living at if he's not here?
I don't know anything, so I really don't.
I don't know where he lives at?
Truthfully, I don't know where he's been. I don't know anything.
Okay.
I really don't, because like I said, we just really had a kind of hard breakup.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, officers searched the house, hoping to find him, or at least something they could use. But the house was empty, and that's when officers realized someone was already one step ahead of them.
3 police officers have shown up at your door, and quite frankly, it's in reference to a murder. Okay, that's what we are investigating. Okay, so imagine if it was your loved one, and then officers are coming, and I'm not trying to downplay it or make this stressful for you, but we need to find him and talk to him. That's all we need to do, is talk to him. And so it's important for us to do that now. So, I mean, if you can provide me a phone number, if you can provide me an address, if you car description, anything would be helpful. And y'all were like Detective Aaron said, y'all were in a relationship enough to where you sign a lease apparently with somebody and they live here with you. So all I need is, when I walk away, is to be satisfied that I've got the information that I need to go find Mr. Yearby.
While officers at Kenya's residence were coming up empty, the other unit, the one searching for Daquan, was having far more success than anyone expected. And what they were about to uncover would shift the investigation again.
Did you convict the felon?
Yes.
Yes.
Holy crap. Okay. So let's over here.
Well, that. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to clear that one. Sometimes those things are a pain. Yeah, that has.
Yeah, plug's empty. I got the
How
ground out of it. So.
long is that barrel?
What is that?
Is that not 18 and a half?
I don't know. Looks like it's been solved to man.
Yeah.
That's not.
That's a game?
Just gotta run this 0 number, dude.
That's not a 9. Is that a 9? Oh, yeah, it says right there.
This is 9.
I was looking
What
at
the hell
that.
is this I'm looking at right here, do you know? This thing?
Well, Paul will be better. It looks like a chopped up AK
This
body.
is what came out of it. That came out of that.
Yeah, Paul would probably, as a collector, he'd probably know. He'd be able to tell us. This is all just like an AK body, the sheet metal stamp thing.
But it had that in it. It's a little bit.
Yeah. So it looks like an AK style.
Machine pistol.
Well, it's like a pistol that will make that thing safe.
It's got everything's safe. This came out of this. It's got this is mine. Maybe this thing here.
Probably.
Goes in there like that.
Philippines.
I don't know exactly.
What officers found next changed the direction of the investigation. Inside the property, they didn't locate just one weapon. They found multiple firearms. Now, in Athens, Georgia, owning guns is legal, but only under strict conditions. The guns must be registered, the owner must be eligible, and the firearm must be stored and possessed lawfully. And every one of those weapons was found inside the home of Raven Bennett, Daquan's girlfriend, which meant only one thing. Raven was now directly connected to the investigation. Then officers brought in Raven for questioning because what she told them next would determine whether this case advanced forward or fell apart.
All right. All right, Ms. Bennett, that's good. Just right inside here. All right. I need to ask you about the firearms you have in the house. What firearms do you have here?
I don't know.
All right, what firearms are here?
I don't know.
Are there any firearms here?
I don't know.
If there are any firearms, do they belong to you?
No.
Who would they belong to?
If so, my child's father.
Who is? Quan what?
Fox.
All right. Have you ever seen him bring a gun here?
No.
Let me rephrase that. When's the last time you saw him bring a gun here?
I don't see him bring guns.
All right. How long have you lived in this apartment?
Almost 2 years.
How long has he been in jail on this last time?
You said how
He
long?
was in jail for a while, I know. How long was he in for?
I think the last time he went to jail, he was probably locked up for like 2 months, I think.
2 months. During that time, did you store anything for him?
No.
Did he put things here before he left?
No, not that I know of.
Well, okay, in your children's closet, are you aware of everything that's in the kid's closet? I mean, it would be you would know what's in your kid's closet, right?
It should be closed.
All right, when did he get out of jail?
Well, I do know that he had just got locked up probably like about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
That's the most recent that I know.
All right, when's the last time he left anything here at your house?
I don't know.
Do you recognize that bag?
This look familiar? You see this? These are federal crimes. Somebody knows about and owns these guns. Right now, it's your apartment. There's no Daquan here, there's you. We need to talk. Let's go in the living room and talk. You are responsible for your apartment.
Right.
We just showed you 2 federal crimes of guns in your apartment that you're not supposed to have in housing anyway. You're responsible.
Even if it's not mine.
Well, I mean, you gotta kind of by extension if it's your apartment.
You're responsible. How did it get here?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't put it here.
Ms. Bennett,
Obviously.
everybody's had a long day, including you.
I know.
We are past game playing. Where did the guns come from?
If anything, my child's father.
If anything?
Yes,
There's no
because
if anything.
I don't know anything about no guns being here, none of that. So, I mean.
Would you take a polygraph to that and answer that questions about it on the polygraph?
I mean, I will.
All right, we can go where we can go now. We can set one up right now.
I'm not going nowhere at all.
So you won't do a polygraph?
No, I mean, not.
You
no,
just
not,
no?
Not today. No.
So you won't do a polygraph about the guns?
My God. They're not mine.
Whose are they?
They're my child's father.
They are Quan's?
Yes.
How do you know they're his?
More than likely it's
No,
his.
you just said they are. How do you know they're his?
More than likely they are his because he
No,
comes here.
stop. There's no such thing as more than likely. They're either yours, your child's, your 2 guests from Louisiana, or his. Quan just put a loaded gun by your baby. Who's taking the ride for this, you or him?
Not me, because I don't.
It's your apartment. Now tell me about the red car. How long's the red truck been here?
From my knowledge, it's been parked
for about 2 days now because it don't have no car insurance.
When's the last time you saw Tyro?
It might have been earlier today.
Today?
Which is worth 5 years in federal prison.
We're gonna hand that gun to our forensics folks. They are going to both test it for DNA and then fingerprints. Are your prints going to come up on any of the guns or the bullets? Tell us now.
But there is the expectation that if it is in your home, it belongs to you. So if you think of anything, do what you can to help yourself and to help your child with defects. Because if you are very cooperative and very helpful, I will go to bat for you. Okay. Well, what I'm saying is, if you hear anything about the murder, call me.
Ms. Bennett, I have one last question for you. You were saying earlier that DeQuan has had you run things for him and do things for him. Correct? You said that. Well, my understanding is I was standing right there was that he had you do other tasks. Has he ever had you go get guns or drop off guns? Okay.
All right. Well, just call me because the better your information is, the better I can.
Raven confirmed what detectives had suspected. On the day of the shooting, Kenyas and DeQuan came to her house. They arrived in the red SUV and left the gun there. This detail connected them directly back to the scene. It was the final link detectives needed. With that, officers now had grounds to charge both Kenyas Yearby and DeQuan Faust with murder. 2 days after officers recovered the red SUV and the firearms from Raven's home, the investigation moved quickly. DeQuan was located back at Raven's residence. He did not turn himself in. Officers had to go and get him. At that point, the evidence had already closed around him. He was taken into custody. That very same day, the autopsy confirmed what detectives already suspected. Keyshawn was shot at close range, with the fatal round striking the head. He was also shot 5 more times across the upper body. The bullets matched a 9mm semi-automatic casings that were recovered at the scene. Detectives test-fired a 9mm recovered from Raven's house. The bullets from the test fire matched the recovered projectiles. The pistol was a standard 9mm semi-automatic with a detachable magazine.
Hey. Can I have a quick word? Yeah. Real quick, Kenyas, do you mind taking your hands out of your pocket? I just want to pat you down, make sure you don't have any weapons. I'm sure you don't because you're here with your attorney. Just want to stand up for me real quick. Just put your hands on your head for me. Thanks. All right. You want to step in and talk to Paul? And I'll just hang out here for a second. Did you guys all ride together or just happen to come at the same time? Okay. You put your hands down. You're good.
He explained why the confrontation happened, who was present in the woods, and how the events led to the shooting. In doing so, he unintentionally dismantled every false alibi he and the others had tried to build. The hidden firearm, the movement of the red SUV, and the attempts to distance themselves from the scene. All of it became clear the moment he spoke. By providing details only someone involved could know, Kenyas effectively confirmed his own role in the murder, as well as the involvement of those who helped him afterward. During questioning, Kenyas explained why the conflict happened. It went back to the backpack officers recovered at the scene. Inside were a phone, clothing, a scale, and personal items, things that didn't hold much value on their own. But what mattered was what was supposed to be inside the bag. According to Kenyas, the bag originally contained cash and pills, and Keyshawn was believed to have taken it. That accusation turned a normal disagreement into something personal. Now that officers understood why Keyshawn was targeted, the next step was understanding who carried it out. Because this wasn't a crime committed by one person. Everyone had a role. KT was the one who believed Keyshawn took his bag and decided he had to handle it. DeQuan was the one who drove. The one who didn't need an explanation, just direction. And Raven was the one who helped after the gunshots, hiding the SUV and the weapon like none of this ever happened. Once the full story was laid out, the charges fell into place quickly. Kenyas Yerby was charged with murder. Daquan was charged with felony murder, aiding and abetting, and possessing a firearm during a violent crime. Raven was charged with hindering apprehension and tampering with evidence, and Bubba walked away without any charges.
With Revolut, you can send money to over 140 countries with great rates and low fees.
Maybe lean forward.
What's that?
Go ahead and lean forward.
This is 76-year-old Manuel Martinez, an uncle with a brother living in a small town of Chamizal, New Mexico. Just hours before, he killed his brother over family land. However, he wasn't his only victim, but also his 14-year-old niece.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, I've been calling you guys all night, 100 times.
Just wanted to express my condolences now. Wanted to come out here and talk to you about what happened.
At the time, they thought they were talking to an accomplice of the double murder, but that's when they realized their mistake. This man was far from an accomplice.
So you guys think I had something to do with this?
No.
I ran down the motherfucking road and my child was there. My uncle's brains were already out.
But from the very start, officers had their suspicions, and Manuel Martinez wasn't going to be easy to find.
Seconds later, there was a black car going really, really fast.
And all I heard was Gary yelling, "Help me, Concha, help me." Like I could hear it far.
I've lost two of my mountain brothers now. It's hard to take.
There's blood right here.
Because there is no fucking God and the devil wants me to work for him like there's no tomorrow. You thought I strangled him in 10 seconds. I guarantee you, the man took my child's life. There's only death. What the fuck am I gonna do? I have nothing to live for now. That motherfucker took everything from me.
It's the evening of July 25th, 2024, and dispatch has just received a chilling call from the quiet town of Chamizal, New Mexico. The caller reports a violent confrontation involving his own family, one that's ended in bloodshed. Within minutes, state police and first responders rush towards a small dirt road off Camino de Puertecito, unaware that what awaits them is not just a crime scene, but the aftermath of a family feud that went completely out of control.
He was coming from this other direction, from 1018 this way, and I was standing right there. So I just followed the truck all the way here. He came all the way straight here. So I just followed the red truck all the way.
Mary Ruth Martinez, the aunt who made the call to police after witnessing the aftermath. And with no other leads to go on, investigators had no choice but to get her talking. She was the key to uncovering exactly how that night turned deadly.
So I just followed the red truck all the way here.
So once you got here, then what happened?
By the time I got here, my nephew, Albert, and my brother Lorenzo were there. By the time I got here, I was like unable to speak. And like this, and ¿qué pasó? And I told him, déjame decirte primero que miré. Let me tell you first, I saw my brother and my nephew came to meet me here. And they took me over there.
Did they tell you everything from there?
Parts. I can't remember everything.
While officers still had little information to go off, Ruth Martinez was about to say something that would change everything. One small detail, but critical, that would cast an entirely new view on what really happened that night in Chamizal.
And a few seconds later, there was a black car going really, really fast, and I recognized it was the same black car that had been here days before and days earlier.
Okay.
And
how many days earlier and how many times?
I'd have to say this would be the second time I see that.
Do you know what they were doing here?
Ruben doesn't talk to me.
Okay. Did they seem to be like mutual with each other, or you just saw them here?
I didn't see how many individuals there were, but I heard 2 male voices on a black car going up the road yesterday evening because I got good hearing.
Okay.
On the black car, yes, but
Are you doing okay right now? Yeah? Okay.
And I had a heart attack on January the 27th, 2022.
I'm glad you're doing better.
And this is what I'm suffering right now. That's why I come at staggered. I'm legally blind from both eyes. But
Ruben drives the Charger?
Yes. And I thought
What's Ruben's last name?
Martinez.
Do you know his date of birth?
September the 29th, 1954.
So when you saw that Dodge Challenger
going up seconds after the maroon truck, I right away said, "Cuetazos." Somebody shot somebody.
Mm-hmm. And Ruben was driving. Was the girl in the passenger seat, or where was she?
When the car went up,
yeah,
I was standing right there on the inside of my blocks, because that's as far as I stood when the truck went up. So I stood right there, and I saw like that, and I heard it, and he was going fast, and I thought he was Ruben on the Charger.
So was it Ruben? You don't know.
But he owns the Charger.
Yes.
It's a black Charger?
Yes.
Mary told officers she'd heard a series of gunshots, followed by the sound of 2 cars, one of them speeding away with a girl inside a black Dodge Challenger. But what Mary didn't realize was that her own brother, Ruben Martinez, hadn't driven off at all. He was lying just a few feet away, shot dead. Now, it was time for officers to scour the area, searching for anything that could link the unidentified man and woman to the car that sped away.
So, be careful you're not stepping on shell casings. There's blood right here. Blood. Tape off from right here.
As if things weren't already bad enough, just a few miles away at a small smoke shop, officers received another call. A young girl had just been found lifeless, dropped outside the building. What they didn't yet realize was that this wasn't a separate incident at all. It was all connected, part of one tragic and twisted family feud that had finally reached its breaking point. Crimes like ours are very hard to produce due to so many restrictions. That's why we made a Patreon where we leave nothing hidden. We keep it all raw. Our team consistently puts a lot of work on this Patreon, giving daily uncensored true crime videos and never before seen cases that unfortunately we aren't allowed to upload on YouTube. I am not forcing you to join, but if you would like to see the uncensored version of this exact video and many others we have, head over to patreon.com/solvedfiles or just click the link in the description. Now, let's get back to the case.
Are there any other gunshot victims at the other scene? Yeah, I'm at the smoke shop. The other one's like 29 Picorrito Road.
Yeah, they located a 10-7 subject in the roadway.
That's it. Is that it?
Is that?
Yeah, so there's 2 10-7s, and right now they're Mirandizing the possible suspect.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Was she shot in the neck?
I took some quick pictures and they covered it.
Who covered it?
Thanks.
Okay. So sometimes IB will tell you not to cover it because you might tamper with like evidence and stuff like that, or like the blood can transfer on places that it was. Well, no, just leave it for now. I mean, she's a young girl, right? So I can see like why they want her covered, but like sometimes it's like a hit or miss if we do it or not, because like you don't want to tamper with evidence, but you want to preserve the scene. But like it's kind of like both of the situations suck because you're trying to do the right thing. You know what I mean?
At the smoke shop, officers come across a 14-year-old girl brutally shot in the neck and left to die. 2 scenes, 2 victims, just minutes apart. But something isn't adding up. Detectives start canvassing the area, asking anyone who might have seen or heard anything. And that's when the victim's aunt steps up, ready to drop a bombshell that would flip this entire investigation.
How much do you know what happened?
We're making, like I say, we're making the dobies.
Okay.
And we're already getting ready to finish because he's getting ready to take me back to Taos.
Who was?
Gary.
Who's Gary?
Her dad.
Okay. The one that was in the Challenger?
Yeah, so while we were doing that, I heard her uncle say, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm walking down there. So he went walking down, and it's a distance where they were. And all of a sudden we heard gunshots, and like I didn't hear no cars, no nothing, because like I said, it's a distance. And all I heard was Gary yelling, help me, Concha, help me. Like I could hear it far. So when I went, grabbed the keys, went to the car. But when I did that, that guy in that white truck wasn't nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
And he wasn't down there where Gary was either.
Okay. And Gary was the one, what happened?
Gary he took off running.
Okay.
He took off running because.
And was she with him?
No, she was on the four-wheeler.
Okay.
Was riding the four-wheeler.
Okay. Okay, and then when did you find her?
Gary found her.
Okay.
I was getting my stuff ready to leave back to the house, and he just took off running here.
Okay.
And his uncle was maybe like 5-7 feet away from the four-wheeler. They were gonna go block off the road to get him.
Popeyes put garlic palm tenders, cheesy bites, and marinara sauce in a damn good Freddy Fazbear box. Dig in.
This is crazy. This is real crazy.
Officers now knew exactly who was in that black car and why it sped away from the scene. According to the aunt, Gary Flores, the owner of the black Dodge, had run toward his daughter after seeing her collapse beside her three-wheeler. When he reached her, she was bleeding out, and just 5 feet away, her uncle Ruben Martinez lay dead from a gunshot wound to the head. That's when Gary jumped into his car and tore off, racing to find help for his daughter, and was unable to, and left her outside the smoking shop. The aunt's story lined up perfectly with what Mary Ruth Martinez had told investigators about the black car speeding away. But now, one haunting question remained. Where was Gary? And where was the man who killed them both?
So Gary's the one that was in the Challenger, right?
Yeah.
So why would he not stop?
Oh, he was here with us.
I know, but then when I showed up, he took off.
Oh, he's really mad.
He did not.
Upset. This is his baby. This is his life.
Because he didn't pull over when I went after him.
Oh, he won't. He's really upset.
Upset about what?
Her passing away, them shooting her.
Who shot her? Who do you think shot her?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I didn't see no vehicles.
Okay.
I was even yelling, Gary, what happened? Gary, what happened? When I ran for the keys to go, and he was nowhere to be seen.
That same night, officers set out to find Gary Flores. They needed the full picture of what really happened, and fast. Because the moment Gary sped away from the scene, he instantly became a person of interest. To investigators, his timing wasn't just bad, it was suspicious. Was he an innocent father trying to save his daughter, or was there something more he wasn't telling them?
Hey, Gary. Hey. I've been calling you guys all night, 100 times.
Wanted to express my condolences now. Wanted to come out here and talk to you about what happened.
My uncle or somebody, he opened fire in front of them when I was making adobes. I ran down the motherfucking road and my child was there. My uncle's brains were already out. So I grabbed my child, tried to go on the four-wheeler. The four-wheeler couldn't go. I couldn't put it in gear. I couldn't. And so I fucking started yelling and she came in my car and I put it, said, breathe for her, breathe for my baby. And I took off looking for him to kill the motherfucker. That's what I took off. And I couldn't catch up to the motherfucker, but the guy who stopped told me he went that way. I seen the truck. I know the truck. I know, I didn't see the man's face, but I know the house it came out of. It's my uncle. They're all fighting for that fucking land. I should have never went there to visit my uncle. I should have never went there to. I would think you guys would have been here a long time ago. You know, all I seen was my child there on the floor. She was still gasping for air. I stayed by her. I got her all the way to the location, and then I waited and waited until all the paramedics showed up, and I told her, please. I begged God, but God ain't what the fuck anymore. and my child died. So you guys think I had something to do with this?
No, we wanted, being that you're there, we needed to talk to everybody that was there.
I know, I'm willing to fucking everything. Like I was making Adobe's for my uncle. He drove over there, and I drove back, and he was happy. He said, oh, I'm glad you came. He said, because I was so depressed. I said, I felt it, Uncle, I felt it. My daughter was happier than she's ever been in her whole life, driving the four-wheeler. And I said, this is all made out. This is going to be our home. There's only death. There's no, what the fuck am I going to do? I have nothing to live for now. The motherfucker took everything from me.
Do you know who it was?
I just finished explaining to you where my uncle was. That fucking trailer, that maroon truck came out of there.
Yeah.
It's a maroon four-door truck. It has like little checkers. But he like ran towards the truck, got in, and I didn't think he had shot them. I thought maybe he shot in the ground, shot in the air, said something, but my uncle never said nothing. Junior stopped yesterday and told me, is your daughter going to fight for the land? Because my dad gave my daughter the land, Kayla. And I said, I'm not here to fight for no motherfucking land. I said, I'm here to see my uncle. He has cancer. I'm going to take care of him for a while. And when he leaves heaven, at least I've done my part.
Right.
Like, right when I'm trying to do the right motherfucking thing, this is what the
Hold on, they was fighting over land? Hold on, bro. What's going on?
Because there is no God, and the devil wants me to work for him like there's no tomorrow. You think I would have strangled him in 10 seconds. I guarantee you, the man took my child's life, you know? And killed my uncle ruthlessly.
You think it was over the land?
I think it was over the land. Why else would he fucking shoot at my uncle?
The man behind the murders was none other than Manuel Martinez, a 77-year-old who gunned down his own brother, Ruben Martinez, and his 14-year-old niece, Faith Flores, Gary's daughter. According to Manuel Martinez, it all came down to years of bad blood. He told relatives he was tired of being mistreated, tired of being threatened by his own brother. In his mind, Ruben had turned the family against him, letting people use his property, stealing from him, disrespecting him. And when he saw Faith, a 14-year-old girl walking into a home he swore was his to protect, he snapped. The autopsy came back and a Cattleman .357 Magnum revolver, loaded with all 6 rounds. 3 bullets tore through Faith Flores, 1 striking her neck. 3 more hit Ruben Martinez, his brother, killing him instantly. Forensics confirmed the brutality. 2 family members gone, both shot at close range. But his story alone wasn't enough to hold up in court. Detectives needed proof of something that tied his words to what really happened that night. So later that same day, officers asked neighbors if anyone had seen or heard anything on that deadly evening.
Good. Hello, senor. Howdy. I'm Agent Mata with State Police.
All right. Leo Webb.
What's your name?
Leo Webb.
Leo Webb?
Yes.
Okay, the reason we're here today, sir, is we're investigating the incident that happened down the road.
I'm so sad. They were both like my brothers. Both of them.
Tragic.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you related to them, or just
no.
a neighbor?
Oh no, I've lived here since 1980.
Oh, okay, so you've been here a while.
Yeah.
Do you have any cameras? I saw you had a sign.
No, that's just
a deterrent.
Yeah, okay. After they robbed Ruben's house, I put those up there.
When did they rob Ruben's house?
Maybe, I don't know. There's a report on it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a Taos sheriff came and
Taos sheriff
made a report.
Okay. You said you've known both of them, Ruben and Manuel, your entire life, pretty much, or for a while?
Since 1980.
1980. Did you ever know of them having any kind of dispute amongst the family or anything like that?
No.
Did you ever hear of any disputes amongst the Martinez family?
Well, nothing that I can verify. It's all rumors.
And what were the rumors that you've heard?
Well, you can't quote me because...
No, it's okay. Yeah, that's all right.
You know, it's just rumors to me.
Yeah.
Because I was concerned with Sandra, You know, she was sick for 7 years, breast cancer, then cirrhosis of the liver. So I never heard yelling or bad language between Ruben and Lawrence from one house to the other, or they worked together on the road, they 50-50 with the gravel. You know, I was shocked when I heard that, because there was never even any indication of anything like that going on. Never.
What other kind of rumors did you hear?
Well, it went back to when their dad split the land up, you know?
Well, there you go.
And I don't know the details of that. It's like there's a lot at the courthouse in Taos, I guess.
So was there a
They pay
dispute?
taxes.
Was there a dispute over land then? Some sort of dispute amongst the family over land?
At some point.
Okay.
But I think it got settled all, as far as I knew.
Do you know any of the details of that dispute or how it was
that
split up?
Mr. Martinez came over one night real happy, and he said, Dio, I feel like I've done my job with God, because I took and drew a map of my land, and all my kids are taken care of with their little portion.
Okay. And that was the dad? That was...
Yeah, the dad, Jose Martinez. I've lost two of my mountain brothers now.
Yes.
Right. And it's hard to take, you know.
I'm sure.
I'm 80 years old. They helped me so much, both of them.
Yeah, I know. We're extremely sorry, you know, for this whole incident. It's a tragic incident, it really is.
Yeah.
You know, if there's anything we can do, give us a call.
Okay.
Officers were never able to say for sure whether it was self-defense or pure hatred toward his own blood. What they do know is that Manuel Martinez, the man who gunned down his brother Ruben and 14-year-old Faith Flores, remains behind bars. He's facing 2 counts of murder, currently held at the Taos County Detention Center in New Mexico, awaiting trial. Whether this was an act of fear or fury, one thing's certain: that night in Chamizal left a family destroyed.
That was crazy. That was a crazy one. Hours ago.
If you live in a Texas zip code and have 0 DUIs in the last 5 years.
When the police responded to a 911 call, they had no idea they would be chasing a serial killer over the next couple days. The 911 caller told the police that her boyfriend and his friend had just been shot on her front porch. When the police arrived on scene, there was no sign of a shooter, so they checked the caller's home to see if the shooter was hiding inside.
We're up here. There's one there, one up here. All right.
Looks like he breathed. He didn't.
Clear all units. 10-3, 10-33.
I'm holding here. Police department! Anybody inside, come out with your hands up! Anybody else inside this residence, come out with your hands up!
Clear. Clear.
Come out with your hands up!
Got you.
Clear. Right now, you got a room here to the left, I'm going to the right.
Got you. Hold the leg if you don't work right. Go ahead.
Clear here? Anybody see that? No, it's clear. Right. We're with you, go forward.
What's your means at the bathroom? Got you. Sheriff's office, anybody in here? No PD.
Go ahead and step in, clear that, make sure there's nobody behind the door. I'm with you.
Bathroom clear.
After clearing her home, the police spoke with the caller. She told them that she heard 6 shots, but it was unclear who the shooter was.
The gentleman, Jim Bud, Willie Bud, came in the door, asked me to charge his phone. He said, hang out on the porch. Shut the door, 6 gunshots. They just had it. From where? Out here. I'm in the house, cleaning up to this month.
Do you know where they were coming from?
No.
I've got a black male victim that's down the front steps on the porch. I've got a white male victim down on the porch. The corner is en route.
Either one of them the shooter?
At this point, we don't know, sir.
Did they see what happened, or do you know?
That I'm not completely sure. once I get some more information, I can either text it to you or I can call you back.
The police began to assume that since neither of the victims had firearms, the shooter was still on the loose. They began looking for shell casings in the area, hoping the casings would help them find the killer.
We see any projectiles underneath the porch? I've got one that smacked this wall and fell down behind this wall. Okay. Maybe another one on the ground down there, but I just saw another strike right there. So. Okay. Hold on, let me get around where I can see one like right there. There's a strike in the wall right there. Where's that? There where I marked number 4. Just trying to see if these any signs of another projectile down here somewhere.
Both victims were pronounced dead at the scene. The first was 39-year-old Willie Boosie, and the second was 43-year-old Kevin Robbins. It was unclear why the two men were shot and killed. The police began to speculate that the two men had an altercation with an unknown male over a bicycle that may have been stolen, but they were unable to confirm this story. As the police continued their investigation, they would get another report of a shooting only a few miles away at an apartment complex. This time, it was only a single victim, 39-year-old Warner Parks.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. What's your father's name?
Warner Mandrell Parks.
Okay, how do you spell his first name? Warner? Warren? Warner. Warner, okay. Okay, so Warner Mandrell Parks, and it's 32081? Okay. All right, so Warner.
What's going on in there? What's going on, man? Man, I'm my daddy, but he don't do shit. Nobody do shit. Oh my God, man. Hey, man, you talk. Hey, you remember me?
Witnesses told the police that Warner had been standing outside in the parking lot when a vehicle pulled up, shot him, and then drove away.
So you didn't move him at all? You just flipped him over?
Yeah, just flipped him over.
So was he laying face down?
Like side.
He was laying like, okay. All right. I'm trying to figure out where the shooter may have been. You think he came from that way, from this way?
Somebody gave me a knife and I cut the shirt off.
Okay.
And I felt right here on the side. And I felt this on.
And you didn't feel a pulse?
When I did this, I didn't feel it. Car rolled bad.
It was a car?
The car rolled bad. He was shot him.
143.
Who lives here? You do?
Can we go inside and look and see if this went all the way through? Have you ever seen this hole before?
Officers were able to recover shell casings, which matched the ones found at the previous crime scene. Despite there being so many witnesses, everyone was too scared to tell the police who the shooter was. That is, until a 10-year-old decided to be brave and tell the police the name of the shooter.
Who else? Was anybody else right in here in there with you when they were talking to you? I know there was a couple people.
My little boy seen it. My little boy said he seen the whole thing.
How old was he?
Little boy, 10.
10? 12. Did you tell the detectives that when you talked to them? I got you. We ain't gonna bring him out here in front of everybody, obviously, if y'all don't want to. You got him? All right, just let me know. I got a 10-year-old boy that says he saw everything. Said he saw the whole thing happen. His mom's going to get him now.
Okay.
Mom's going to she said she didn't want to bring him out here and all this, but then she said, yeah, it doesn't matter, I'll bring him out to you. So I told her just to hang out and we'll bring him.
Okay. All right.
I figured maybe one of y'all want to talk to him. I know y'all got 100 things going on.
I get 162 to find out.
Guy right there, white shirt on. He said his 10-year-old son saw everything. The whole thing happened. Mom's going to get him now, and she said she's going to bring him out.
Okay, instead of making it a scene?
Yeah, that's what I told her.
I'm going to introduce him to the coolest cop I know.
No.
After speaking with the 10-year-old witness, the police were able to get the name of the shooter.
Nicholas Nelson.
Local guy?
I'm sure.
I know Nicholas Nelson. Tattoos? I know where he stays at. That's his right address, yeah. I just talked to him like a couple days ago. He told me he lives there.
What did you talk to him about?
Remember, it may not have been a couple days ago, but a couple weeks ago when that stolen car, and we got it at,
What kind of car was it? Was it a brown Crown Vic?
Older model, I think.
Was it for the tag on
I
it?
think so.
Did you do a report?
Marcus did a report on it. I think it was a Crown Vic. He's a pretty easy guy to identify. He's a big dude, swole, tattoos all over him.
The police finally had the name of the shooter and the make and model of his vehicle. They believed that the shooter was 38-year-old Nicholas Nelson and that he was driving a Crown Victoria. Before they had a chance to find Nicholas, they received reports of yet another shooting at a local hotel. This time, when the police opened the hotel room door, they would find 3 more victims lying on the floor. 32-year-old Tangela Molden, 58-year-old Monty Ballard, and 37-year-old Michael Lang. There appeared to be dozens of shell casings on the floor, all from the same weapon. The shell casings matched the ones found at the previous 2 crime scenes. The police realized that the killer had no respect for human life, and the longer he was allowed to remain free, the more people he would kill. They had to catch the killer fast, but they had no idea where he was. A few hours after discovering the body, an officer was able to locate the killer's vehicle at a local hotel.
I guess that's the Crown Vic, huh? Okay.
412, 414. Go ahead, come on.
As the police were investigating the vehicle, they saw the killer walking out of the hotel. Nicholas appeared calm as he was arrested, put into a patrol car, and transported to the local police department. Nicholas was put into an interrogation room and interviewed by a detective.
Tell me about your evening, Nicholas.
Been at the hotel, eating a little bit, went to Walmart. That's it.
Which hotel you been at?
The Red Roof Inn.
Red Roof Inn?
Yes, sir.
Been there all night?
Yes, sir.
What about today? What happened earlier today? Anything significant in your life happened earlier today?
Talked to my baby mama.
Were you at the hotel all day, or were you out and about during the day?
No, I've been at the hotel.
You've been at the hotel all day and night?
Yes, sir.
What kind of car you drive, Nicholas?
Crown Victoria.
Crown Victoria?
Yes, sir.
Prior to going over to Joella's, where were you at?
At the hotel.
At the hotel? In your room?
Yes, sir.
By yourself?
Yes, sir. Nobody. I don't really have any friends.
So you were at the hotel all day today?
Yes, sir.
You been in the hotel all evening, everyone walking over to Joella's?
That's it.
You let anybody borrow your car?
No, sir. My car don't, like, you could just crank my car. I had it got stolen from Walmart, and I had to pull the lock thing out.
Mm-hmm.
So, I ain't let nobody borrow it, though.
No, nobody borrow your car? Your car been sitting at the hotel all day?
That I know of.
Yeah. Did you make a police report today with the sheriff's department?
I did.
What was the police report about?
My tag was stolen.
Nicholas claims that in the middle of his killing spree, he noticed someone had stolen his plates, so he called the police to file a report. It's obvious that he was just trying to cover his tracks, in case someone was able to identify his plate number at the crime scene.
When officers got out of the hotel, your car was still warm to touch, like it had been driven. Why would that be?
I don't know. It's an old car. I don't know.
So you say nobody borrowed your car. You ain't been nowhere but earlier today. We went to Walmart, Chase Bank, Flea Market, Franklin Highway. Then you walked over to Joella's and ate dinner. Other than that, you ain't been nowhere. Nobody borrows your car. So you ain't been to Eastgate today. So why is everybody telling me you've been in Eastgate today?
I don't know why they would say that. I had no idea. People always saying Nick, about something. You know what I'm saying?
Why would people always say something about Nick?
They do that.
Why?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You say you ain't got no beef with nobody.
I don't. But that don't make people like you. You see what I'm saying? Because just because you don't have any beef, or they don't make them like you. Me and you ain't got no problem. But they don't make you like me, or they don't make me like you. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know why people would say that. Why they say what they say, you know.
The detective leaves the room and returns a few minutes later with another more aggressive detective. The first step is to either get Nicholas to admit he knew the victims, or admit he was in the area when the shooting took place.
Like, I don't have any friends. People don't like me. You know what I'm saying?
And well, I think you've been perfectly pleasant with me, Doc.
I mean, I get along with some people. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But some people people just don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know why. Like, I've been like that. Even my sister, go.
Be honest with you, do you nut up on people quick?
I will. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But I just match energy.
I got
you know what I'm saying to somebody?
Help me out with this. Why is everybody telling us you've been in Eastgate tonight?
I have no idea.
And why would everybody have your name on their mouths?
They've been like that for years. Everything, everybody, I can't tell you why people.
And look, I've been doing this a long time. Right. Your name has never come up in anything I've been dealing with.
No, but when Todd and all them was like people were shit out all the time. People saying the police.
I ain't been around here in a long
and
time.
I ain't been in no trouble in a long time.
I've been doing this almost a decade.
Right.
In prosecution, your name's not popping up. There's a lot of names. Ricardo's name pops up all the damn time. Doc's name pops up all the damn time. I know all these guys whose names pop up all the time. Why is your name all of a sudden popping up in like everybody's mouth tonight?
I don't know.
You weren't over there?
No.
Did you cruise through there?
No. I don't know why they was there.
You know Mandrell's dead, right?
I've been over there. I'm gonna know that. I don't watch the news. I don't talk to people. I don't talk to nobody at all. So nobody gave me no information. I was asking the police when they got me.
So why is everyone telling us that you pulled the trigger?
I don't know. I don't know.
You do know. You do know why it's being said. Come on, man. Your name ain't come up in I don't know how long. And all of a sudden, I got Mandrell dead, and everybody running with your name in their mouth.
I mean, here's the thing. We're trying to get justice for him, right? He's dead. He's gone. He's got siblings. He got nieces, nephews, cousins. And we're trying to figure out how we can get him justice. And everybody's pointing the finger at you. You tell me you don't have any beef over there.
I mean, I know.
So nobody's going to be sitting there lying on you. They don't have a reason to lie on you.
I mean, I don't know that. People lie. I mean, people lie.
Have you done something to, I mean, we can go asking, hey, was it Nick Nelson? Tell me if it was Nick Nelson, right?
I understand. I don't know why.
You and I have never met before, right?
Right, we haven't.
And most people are glad when they don't get a chance to meet me. It means they're having a bad day. And unfortunately right now, that's one of your days right now. Because right now, everybody is pointing the finger at you.
I don't know.
So help us understand why they're going to be saying it was Nick. Nick's out here doing it.
I don't know, sir. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know.
So when was the last time you were at Eastgate?
I haven't been to Eastgate. Like I told them a few days, I went over there and bought some weed. I done been in tour with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like I just told them, people don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't like me.
I get that. I get that people don't like you. People don't like me.
Right.
Okay? I mean, I know a lot of people don't like. But here's the problem. It's a big problem. Your name ain't come up in a long time. Your name is the only one that I'm hearing from more than one person. Lots of people.
Who you got a bad enough beef with? Look, they ain't gonna put a body on you unless they got a beef with you.
Unless they might be trying to get somebody else out of jail or do something for somebody else.
If you haven't been over there in weeks and you're not tight with anybody over there and you're not beefing with anybody over there, man, there is 1,000 names. There's a dozen names. They could pull any name from those boys living over on Kidd Street. They could have pulled any of those names of all these other folks. Why are they picking your name? You're telling me you're not beefing with anybody?
No,
you're telling me you're not good friends with anybody?
I'm not.
So if you're not good friends with anybody, it's not one of your boys who got you in trouble with them, and they're gonna be lying on you, right? If you're not beefing hard with anybody, nobody's out to get you right now, is what you're telling me. I mean, if there's somebody out to get you, if you got somebody whose ass you just kicked, and you think they're pissed at you, tell us.
I mean, it could have been anybody, man. I don't know.
Nicholas claims that most people don't like him, so it could be anyone trying to get him thrown in prison for murders he did not commit. This is not his first rodeo, so Nicholas is doing his best not to give the detectives any information that could lead to an arrest.
I mean, who do you think, why do you think they'd be pissed at you? Gotta have a reason, man.
I don't know. I mean, 'cause, you know, people been running around saying I'm snitching. You know what I'm saying?
Who's been saying
everybody?
On what?
Everybody. Like on everything. Like everybody was saying that for years. But
so when was the last time somebody called you a snitch?
Nobody never called me that.
Or when was the last time people?
But I go somewhere and people like, try to buy some weed or something, and people looking like, like I said, people don't like me, man. Like for real, because I got my own way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? I don't flop with what everybody does. You know what I'm saying? I don't. If somebody come up with something, I just go with what I feel is right. I don't go with what nobody else. I don't roll like they roll, so they look at me like,
Get the quilted comfort of Quilted Northern.
Come on. We speak with one voice. We show them. We show everybody.
The police arrested Nicholas shortly after his last group of murders. Nicholas claims he walked to a restaurant near the hotel, and he sat there for several hours before the police arrived. If this is true, then why was the engine of his car still warm?
How's your car engine still warm? Car engines don't stay warm that long. I mean, I don't care how bust-ass a car you got, it ain't gonna stay that warm.
I understand what you're saying, but I can't explain why this or that, but sometimes, like, I'm just...
Did you keep a Joella's receipt?
I didn't get a receipt, but they'll tell you I was there.
Did you pay with cash or card?
With cash. Yeah, I did with cash.
So your car ain't gonna be warm. Everybody's saying you're rolling over there. They said they saw you. They said they saw your Crown Vic. And your car stands out, right? There ain't many 94 Crown Vics rolling around town.
Brown, man. I mean, man, I ain't been over there with no mandrel or none of that.
So if we pull city cameras and stuff, we're not gonna see you driving over there. You sure?
I ain't been over there doing nothing that time.
I don't get why everybody's dropping your name if you haven't been driving anywhere.
All right, that's what people do, but I haven't.
No, that's not what people do.
That's what they do.
No.
They've been doing it like that. I can't agree with you on that.
But they beefing with you.
People just don't like me, bro.
Man, there's a difference between not liking you. There's a difference between not liking you and putting a body on you, man. Come on, you know that. Look, you've been pissed at people, right? And people calling you a snitch, saying you've talked to people. Right. Would you ever put a body on somebody unless you had a bad beef with them? If you're gonna put a body on them, you're gonna know. They're gonna know what their beef is with you, right?
Yeah, but sometimes like.
So, right now, what we got is your timeline doesn't make sense. You're saying you haven't driven your car in a while, engine's hot. We got a ton of people over in Eastgate saying your brown Crown Vic that you've told us you didn't lend to anybody.
No, I haven't lent my car to anybody.
Was in Eastgate tonight. They didn't say some dude was driving a brown, Crown Vic. Didn't say people were driving a brown older car. They said Nick Nelson is driving his brown Crown Vic through here and rolled up on Mandrell. What's your beef with Mandrell?
I don't have any beef with Mandrell.
Why'd you shoot him?
I didn't.
When I heard your name, I didn't know who you were. I know who a lot of the names are, but I didn't know who you were.
Right.
So what would you think if you were Sergeant Conant or me, and we roll over there, and everybody says, dark color brown Crown Vic.
Nick Nelson.
Nate Nelson.
The detective will now tell Nicholas that they have him on camera, in his vehicle, leaving the scene of the crime, shortly after his second shooting.
If we pull the city cameras, we're not going to see you, not going to see your car, right? Because you didn't loan the car to anybody. And you're not going to lie to me today, right? I got a question for you. Why were you in Eastgate at 1725 right when the shooting happened? We got it on video, man. We got you hauling ass down the street, burning the stop sign, coming out on MLK. We got the video of right after you passed the camera, everybody scattering coming to where the shooting happened.
Hell, it can.
Mike,
You want to see?
No.
There's your car right there. That's you. That's you.
so how many other Brown Crown Vics we got with no tag on?
Oh, that couldn't ain't me, bro. I don't want me. I probably look. I tell this.
Look at real quick. Look at the video of this car that you're saying is not yours.
It ain't me. It wasn't me, bro.
Then who had your car?
That's not your car?
That wasn't me.
That's not your car?
Oh, that wasn't me.
Then
who had your car?
Yeah, who had your car?
That wasn't me.
Who had your car then?
I don't know. That wasn't me though. Bro, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That ain't even, I don't even know if that's my car.
That's not your car?
Show them the other video.
That's not your car with the messed up front end? That's you driving. That's you running the stop sign.
What are we going to find in your hotel room?
I ain't going there.
What are we going to find?
Go in there, nothing in there.
Mask that the person who did the shooting, not going to find a mask in there?
I got 100 masks.
Are we going to find gloves?
There's nothing in there.
I'm asking, are we going to find a mask and gloves?
Ain't nothing in there.
So there's no mask, no gloves.
Nothing in there.
So if our shooter was wearing a mask and gloves, we shouldn't find those in your room.
I mean, when I go pull the cameras from Joel's, I'm going to find you in there at the time you said you were in there, which would be the time your car was going through Eastgate.
Are we going to find a gun?
No.
Are we going to find gloves?
No.
We're going to find a mask?
No.
You're not lying to me?
No.
Then why'd they already tell me they got the mask and the gloves in your room?
I mean, I didn't...
I mean, you're telling me you're not going to lie to me. You're telling me that you weren't at Eastgate. Your car wasn't at Eastgate. But we just showed you a video of your car at Eastgate showing you were in Eastgate. And don't you think it makes it a little... I'm going to start thinking you might have taken your own tag off? Because you had a plan? You agree that's your car?
I'm not agreeing to that.
Have you ever seen... You've been living in Noonan all your life, right?
I've seen a lot of Crown Vics.
In the past year, when was the last time you saw a brown 94 Crown Vic that matches yours?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't be running around looking for Crown Vics, so I don't know.
Man, you know that car stands out. Come on. It's not a question. I mean, here's the thing. This isn't a question to me at this point. Just hear me out. Hear me out real quick. This isn't a question at this point, right? We got a video.
Okay.
We got the video of you coming in at Eastgate. We got a video of you circling Eastgate. Right after you pass out of that camera, you see all the people alert, and there was a shot, and they all go running over there. Less than a minute later, we got your car hauling ass, going around that stop sign nearly on two wheels, burning the stop sign at MLK. So either one of two things happen. Either you're covering for somebody because you lent them their car and you're having a moment because somebody borrowed your car and they shot him, or you shot him. Why is the engine warm when the sheriff's office finds you?
If you get my car, it's a screwdriver in my car. Anybody can crank my car. Anybody.
So why would they take your car and bring it back?
I don't know. Like, it's a lot of people standing out at the hotel. I don't know. I haven't been over there. I haven't done nothing. I'm telling you, I haven't been over there. I haven't done nothing. Like, I don't know. And like, I can't tell, this is like when my car got stolen, that's where I found it at, the red roof. When it got stolen from Walmart. That wasn't me. I don't know.
It hasn't been cold enough. What are you wearing that mask for? Why is it on your bedside table?
It's a mask for my car.
I'm not talking about the mask that are in your car. I'm talking about the one that's on your bedside table.
With the gloves.
How's it been cold? It hasn't been cold enough to be wearing no mask or gloves.
Who had it on? Who said I had it on? When y'all see, when I came out of Joel, I didn't have a mask on.
Yeah, because it was in your room.
Or no gloves.
Because it was in your room already.
No.
You told us you were coming straight from Joella's.
I did.
When Sergeant Wyndham caught you.
I did. I was.
Right. So that glove and that mask were already up in the room. They were on you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because you came from Eastgate and put them back up there.
No.
I'm done. I mean,
all right.
It's all pointing at you, Bo. It's all pointing at you. Your car, your name. Folks over there seeing you.
Okay.
I mean,
that's how people do. So,
you willing to accept that?
I got to. I
got to accept it.
I know I ain't did nothing. I did. I know I ain't did nothing.
Nicholas was handcuffed and put into a holding cell at the local county jail. As soon as the police were able to secure a warrant for murder, they went to the jail to tell him the news.
I'm Sergeant Bennick with the Minden Police Department. I have 2 warrants for your arrest. Both of them are for murder. You're being arrested for the murder of Willie Edward Bussey III, and you're being arrested for the murder of Kevin Dwayne Robbins on November 5th out at 267 East Broad Street. You understand that? Is there anything you want to say about that? No? Okay. Thank you.
In the end, prosecution was able to prove that Nicholas killed all 6 victims. Nicholas was convicted of 6 counts of murder, and he received life without parole. What are your thoughts on someone who takes this many lives?
Bro, that's crazy, bro. 6 people?